Well, the time has come for Dave and I to say goodbye to Vista Mar Marina. Yes, we're headed to the Canal Zone. We're going to stage at Playita Marina for our Panama Canal crossing. My name is Rick, and over the last couple of years I've single-handed my sailboat from San Diego to Panama. Now I invite you to join my friend Dave and I as we take SV Frog's Leap through the Panama Canal before wrapping up Season 4 of Sailing Frog's Leap. All right, well, I'm underway from Vista Mar Marina with my friend and neighbor Dave. We're making our way to a nearby island, Otoque Island. It's not far. I think maybe the whole transit is going to be maybe 5 or 6 hours, but this is the first time Dave's been on a sailboat, so I want to make sure that it's not too long if it's uncomfortable. And the conditions were pretty great. We were making a little over 4 knots and about 15 knots of wind with following seas. We're headed to Isla Otoque, a short sail of only 25 miles. How you feeling, Dave?
Feeling good?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm handling a little bit better than I thought I was. I'm concentrating on not letting myself get sick, though. So I'm just, like you had said, kind of looking at the horizon and kind of relax. So that's what I'm trying to do because I don't want to get sick. So cool, but yeah, just got to get used to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's awesome. It's cool.
Feet on deck. All right, well, Dave and I, when we managed to anchor Frog's Leap, we are in the lee of Isla Otoque. I think I pronounced that right. I'm not sure. Tell me in the comments if I did not. Here's how it's spelled. O-T-O-Q-U-E. Yeah. Well, there's some swell here, and it wraps around this island, and so we get a little bit of the residual. Right now, we've got some wind coming out of the west-southwest, and so we're in the lee of this island, Otoque, but there's no protection here. If the wind shifts, you know, we're probably gonna have to leave. So, and I don't know how well you're gonna hear me talking because there's a lot of wind. It's gonna pick up that wind noise. So, but I'm gonna record this anyway, because that's what I do. All right, well, Dave and I, we're underway from Isla Otoque. I believe that's correct, Otoque. And we're heading to our next island. It's not too far away, maybe 3 or 4 hours, I think, at this speed. So a short little trip, but this little stretch of water right here between these two islands is packed with fishing gear that you have to avoid. So I am easily 5 or 6 sets we've seen today. So yeah, I got to keep a sharp lookout out here. Got underway in a little bit of rain this morning, but uneventful. Did see some dolphins this morning. Dave got some video of that a little bit, and then
another crab pot right there.
Yeah, Dave just spotted another crab pot. So, you know, it's probably going to be this way all the way to the next island, which isn't going to be that far. I mean, it's only a couple hours, 3-4 hours maybe. So, yeah. All right, so we're about, maybe a couple of miles from Isla Toboga. This will be our last stop before the final leg into Playita Marina, which is right at the mouth of the Panama Canal. And then they'll schedule us for a crossing. Being so small, I think it'll be pretty quick, but we'll see how long the wait is. I don't think it's going to be that much. Well, we're coming to the end of day 2 on this transit to the Canal Zone. Me and my friend Dave, and it's Toboga, Isla Toboga is where we are. We didn't go ashore. Honestly, so darn hot, and I was so tired after that sail and just everything. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So, but anyway, sun's starting to go down. I gave you a little sunset with this boat. You're probably not hearing me anyway because of the wind. What do you think, dude?
I think it feels awesome out here. It was freaking hot today, and now it feels good. Sun's just gone down, and it's beautiful scenery too.
What do you think about all these deep drafts that we can see out here? Look at this.
Oh man, I was surprised of how many there were coming in. There's a lot more around the corner too. Way more than you can see here.
Yeah. Yeah, look at all, and with those clouds there, you can't see the city. But this morning you could. And after the sun went down, oh yeah, Isla Toboga had the last word. Well, it's time to get underway here from Isla Toboga. It's very close, like maybe 8 miles to Playita, but it'll be a nice couple hour little, I don't know that it's going to be a sail. The winds are pretty light, but yeah, I'm going to get underway, head over to Playita, and then we're in the Canal Zone. It's all about getting scheduled from there and heading on through the canal. I had 125 feet on deck, and I brought it up to 75 feet, and then one of the hotel boats came by to drop off, looks like to drop off workers, and so now I picked up the remaining 75 feet, and we're headed to La Playita Marina in the Canal Zone, and that's where we'll be until we get the call to go. So this is the last leg of this 3-leg trip to the entrance of the canal. You can really see over here all of Panama City opens up to you. It was behind this island all night. Motor vessel Clovis Chorus, and it's a roll on, roll off. They ship cars around the world. Yeah, pretty cool. You can actually see on the side there's a ramp, and that thing hydraulically drops down, and that's either the onload or offload, and then there's one on the stern, same thing. It did feel like we were in a bit of a maze trying to get around all these boats. Most of them were anchored, but some of them were underway. Approaching the canal entrance channel, I noticed an inbound container vessel. Once it was passed, I crossed the channel, perpendicular to the flow of traffic, just like as prescribed in a traffic separation scheme. Incidentally, the red right returning navigational rule applies on both sides of the Panama Canal. The red and green navigational aids switch sides inside of the Pedro Miguel locks on the Pacific side. Transiting inbound into Playita Marina, it felt good to arrive in the Canal Zone. Okay. Don't miss next week's episode, where Dave and I explore the Canal Zone and check out the Miraflores locks.